my name's Gina. I'm one of the technicians over in Emergency and Critical Care at Veterinary Specialty Center. Today I'm going to show you how to pill a cat in a couple different ways. This is Max. Say hi, Max. So we're going to do a couple things. There's obviously pilling a cat isn't quite as easy, so I'm going to try and go over this as best as I can with you. We have different things. We have a pill gun, we have pill pockets, and we're going to use hard food as mock pills so you can see. What we have here is pill pockets. They are sold at pet stores. They are basically like an kind of a hollow, you can see like a hollowed out treat where you can put the pill in. So what we do is go ahead and put the pill in, and then you can mold the treat around there. It's got like the consistency of Play-Doh. And then if your cat is good with eating treats, they'll take it right straight up. If not, then sometimes you have to go to different measures. And then he usually eats these, so we'll just disregard that. But I can show you next how to pill by hand if he's good. The only thing that can be a little bit tricky with cats is that they're not always good to pill by hand. So please, if you think your cat is going to bite you, or if you're worried about it, I would try and do a different method. But some cats are amenable to it. Just try to make sure that you don't get yourself bit. Cat bites can tend to be, can get a little bit more infected than any other type of bite. So just please use caution if you're doing your pet at home. But I'll go ahead and do this with Max here. We'll have him here, and I'll use one of his treats here as it's about what a size generally of a pill is, like one of their grains of food. Oh, hi. So we'll have him come here. What I do is I tend to take them, I'm left-handed, so I use my dominant hand, and what I do is open their mouth, pry it open, and then drop the pill as far back as I can in the back. Once I'm done, I'll go ahead and push their nose or blow in their face, and that usually gets them to swallow the pill. Sometimes you'll find it later in the corner of their mouth or somewhere else on your floor. That's okay too, just try it again. What I like to do with cats a lot of times is to bring them up on a table or a washer and dryer or something. They walk around on the floor, so they feel more comfortable there. So if you bring them sometimes up on top of things, it's a little bit easier, make them a little bit more amenable to pilling because they're not really sure where they're at. The last thing we use is a pill gun, and it comes like this. There's a plunger and then the actual part here. So what I do, you load the plunger underneath, and there's usually like a gap, like about a 1-inch gap at the bottom. This part on the top peels apart like this. This is where you can put the pill in. And what I do with cats, and I pill my cat every day, and we don't really have too much of an issue. What I usually do is follow it up with a treat afterwards, something they enjoy. But I will oftentimes grab the back of their neck, which is also known the scruff. You're not going to hurt them. This is what their mothers, when they're kittens, carries them around like this. And this is how we handle cats inside in the building when we're working with them. When you go ahead and grab, it releases endorphins, and they tend to calm down and be a little bit more amenable to what you need to do. So what I do is I put the pill gun in my left hand, and I hold it like this. You never want to hold it like this. You're not really going to have a lot of control. So I'm left-handed. I use my dominant hand, my left hand, and then I use the right hand to scruff him. And what I do is I go ahead and scruff, and then I lift up the chin, get in the corner, and wait till the mouth is open, go all the way in the back, and pop it in. And usually you can do the same thing. You want to blow in their nose, blow in their face, or kind of rub their nose. Cats tend to be fastidious groomers, so if you touch their face, their first reaction is to lick and clean where you were. And that's how we usually do it. Then I follow it up with a treat afterward. If they like this, if they like something, something in particular, some treat of theirs, I'll go ahead and give it to them afterwards to kind of help get the pill down. But that's pretty much what you do. The other thing you can do if you have a cat that's maybe not so amenable to things is when you have a towel up here, if you have a towel on top of one of your counters or your washer and dryer or something, you can wrap them in it. We kind of call it a burrito. We'll kind of wrap them on both sides and then the back like this. And you want to get their front claws in there too. Some cats tend to like to punch or kick and swat at you. This kind of helps reduce that, so that way you can go ahead and give the pill that way, or by your hand, by like that. But that's pretty much how you do, how you do it. We do sell these here, and they're roughly about $3 for sale here. You can also get them at the pet stores. You can get them on Amazon too. I think they're, like I said, I don't, in a hospital setting here with any of the patients, if they're feline patients I have to take care of, I'm not putting my hand in their mouth. To me, I feel like unless they'll take a treat from you, this is the path of least resistance, and it tends to work pretty well. They kind of just get it back there. It sounds barbaric, but it really works well in terms of going ahead and pilling our feline friends.